For this geometry exam, I'm teaching International School of Central Switzerland students 30, 60, 90 triangles. The International School of Central Switzerland, or ISOCS, is a private IB school in Cham, Switzerland that teaches grades kindergarten through 12th. This school was opened in 2008. Geometry is taught in 8th and 9th grade as an honors class and also in 10th grade. Switzerland is considered one of the richest and smartest countries in the world and has access to computers and calculators. As you can see, Cham, Switzerland is beautiful. The students of the school come from around the world. There are kids from about 20 countries and 20 languages spoken at ISOCS. Only 1/3 of the families are local. ISOCS is expensive, costing over 20,000 Swiss francs, meaning that the families and students usually are wealthier. Both the students at ISOCS and SMMHS have many similarities, but also have differences. Both groups of students are in an IB program, have the opportunity to participate in sports, drum and band, may take honors classes, use ManageBac, are mainly Caucasian, attend a school with English as the main language, but there are differences such as students may go to kindergarten through 12th grade at ISOCS, but 6th grade through 12th grade at SMMHS. ISOCS students are private school students, and SMMHS students are public school students. The students at ISOCS get more of an individualized attention since the class size is smaller. This lesson will give the ISOCS students a better understanding of 30, 60, 90 triangles, and give them a quicker way to solve these triangles instead of using sine, cosine, or the Pythagorean theorem. It will give them a better understanding of geometry and help them on standardized testing such as the ACT and other tests. This lesson will be taught to 8th graders in geometry who will need a paper, pencils, and computers. Using earphones, they will watch the video being played right now on their own device and take notes. They will also do the practice problems on the same page as their notes in the quiz. They will use Honesty to grade their own quizzes and turn those pages in to count as a participation grade. The lesson is appropriate for ISOCS since they often use technology and want the kids involved with the lessons, not just reading a book and trying to figure out things with vague sources with they have to work. The SMHS and the one I created are very similar. At my school, we would watch a video, sometimes contact me, and Miss Aiden would later explain it in more detail with examples on the board. We'd also do practice problems in our book, which would also teach a little bit of a lesson. Finally, take a quiz, sometimes at the end of the class and sometimes the next day. We have slideshows with practice problems and take notes from sometimes. This is similar to my lesson since both contain videos that explain the lesson, have a slideshow, have practice problems, and have a quiz at the end of the lesson. 30, 60, 90 triangles are a special type of right triangles. The hypotenuse is always going to be the longest side since it is across from the greatest angle. The ledger across from the 30-degree angle is x. The ledger across from the 60-degree angle is x squared to 3. The ledger across from the right angle is 2x. This means given one leg, you can solve for the other two without using Pythagorean theorem, sine, or cosine. Some practice problems, starting with the one on the far left, solving for A and B. We're given 6 feet as the hypotenuse, which is across from the 90-degree angle. We know this represents 2x. We also are given A, which is across from the 30-degree angle, which represents x. So 6 feet divided by 2 is 3 feet, so 3 feet equals A. Solving for B now. B is across from the 60-degree angle, which represents x squared root of 3. We already know that A is x, so 3 to the square root of 3 is B. All for C and D now. That's pretty good. We are given 8 feet, which is the leg across from 30-degree angle. We know this is x. We know that the C, which is across from the 90-degree angle, is 2x. So 8 feet times 2 is 16 feet. So that's 16 feet equals C. To find D, we know that D is across from the 60-degree angle, so is x squared root of 3. So we know that 8 feet is x, so 8 squared root of 3 is D. Solving for E and F. We're given 12 feet, which is across from the 60-degree angle. So that means that 12 feet represents x squared root of 3. The ledger across from the 30-degree angle is E, which represents x. Substitute, when we substitute, square root of 3 equals 12. We divide both sides by square root of 3 and get E equals 12 divided by the square root of 3. This means that once we rationalize by multiplying that by square root of 3 divided by square root of 3, we get 12 square root of 3 divided by 3. This means that we eventually get e equals 4 square root of 3 feet. We're solving for f. F is across from a 90-degree angle, making that represents 2x. We already have our x, which is 4 square root of 3. So f equals 2 times 4 square root of 3, which means f equals 8 square root of 3 feet. You have learned the lesson and done some practice problems. Pause this video and take the quiz. Check your work when you are done and turn your work into your teacher. Thank you so much for watching.